Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League. This is the July preseason stream, although the first of two because we have more preseason teams than we have main tournament teams. I will be putting a bit of a cap on individual teams in the future to make this not happen. Really would rather preseason be a single stream instead of two super long streams. But for now, I'm not going to exclude teams, because that's not how we do things around here. Anyways, I'm Sardak, and with me is the inestimable Koramar.
What's up, y'all?
Brain freeze. Anyways, we have quite a few matches to get done tonight, and we're starting late because of issues with me missing a person's teams and just forgetting to make the memory card. Whoops. Regardless, let's get the party started with Simmon 1 versus Void 1. The Fantastic Four versus Fast 5 -1. Alright, for Simmon, we have Sue the Time Mage with Talk Skill, Absorb Used MP, and Equip Armor. 357 hit points and 60 MP. Pretty durable for a Time Mage. Also, 15 MA for that Talk Skill is going to land some pretty hard hits. Johnny the Chemist with Planar Magic Auto Potion and Short Charge. 15 MA with Sage Magic, also really good for status effects. Reed the Ninja with Punch Art, Counter Throw, and Sicken. And Ben the Squire, double Arbalest with Snipe. That's probably going to be a headshot Squire. On the other side, for Void with the Fast 5, we have Vin Diesel the Ninja with Jump, CT Save, and Concentrate. 15 speed plus Concentrate. That's going to be a lot of unavoidable damage, but at only 201 health, super squishy. Paul Walker the Knight, definitely not squishy. Yeah, jump. He probably doesn't even have jump. Paul Walker the Knight, the exact opposite with 507 hit points, Punch Art, Weapon Guard, and Abandon. Girl Paul Walker, the Time Mage, that's sure a thing, with a White Magic Arrow Guard and 2 swords for that double Mace of Zeus. Speed 15, 9, 14, and 12, and The Rock, Steel Hawk. Thank you, Void, for something. Anyways, we'll head to Large 54. Oh, nerds.
Alrighty, getting the match started off. Haste coming out is going to hit 3. Does mean the bird is probably not going to haste itself here. Doesn't need to. But it does move up and haste the ninja. Wow. Not something you see out of the birds that often, actually. A little bit of a, selfless hasting there.
And effective at that.
Absolutely.
Oof.
Ooh, double stab stops that real quick. A dead was coming in on the bird, but does not go through. Bonk from the Time Mage. Decent hit into the ninja. Not enough to Nero critical. And does proc the CT save. That's a big spell coming out from Johnny.
That looks like Planar Magic, I think.
Cry Punch breaks a staff. Absorb used MP. You don't see it that often. Bird's going to move up. Try and stop this chemist from doing her thing. And sure does.
Too fast, too furious.
just like that, we are wrapping up round 1. Bird's gonna finish things with this wind strike, and that is a clean victory.
The bullying that you've come to expect out of occasional early month matches. Small 16 coming up next. If this is what Void put in the preseason, I'm kind of scared to see what he has in the main event.
It's right, Break. It's about family. Another haste coming out. Lands on 2. Doesn't hit the bird this time. Bird is going to tailwind. It was not hasted, so it's not going to move up and haste the ninja. That's okay. Might give the other side a little bit more of a chance here. 2 stabs. 1 does apply the poison, but another CT saves, so Ninja's going to be acting real soon. Double shot towards the bird, only 1 hit. Ninja's going to take 2 swings back at its counterpart and gets the kill.
I like that we're seeing a bird that's not the stone bird, and that it's actually being somewhat effective.
Agreed. The stone bird definitely a little bit overtuned in its very first incarnation, but certainly even after the nerfs, people really did sort of hop on that train. And I mean, for good reason. It's still a damn good unit even after the nerfs.
It's just that the rest of them still have reasonable damage output and are much cheaper.
There's a big flare 2 coming out. Does get a kill, but only hits 1 target. That's not a super efficient use of that flare. Ooh, the proc from the crossbow gets the kill. Not that it would have mattered. The second shot hit would have killed anyway. The wind strike from behind kills the squire, and we are seeing units drop left and right. Revive comes through on the ninja, and it's enough to bring him out of near fatal. Phoenix down, going to bring the other ninja back up, though, but not so lucky on the near fatal front. Ninja moves over 2 stabs into the chemist, brings her all the way down. Bird going to move over, finish off the ninja, and it is just about wrapped up here.
Yeah, the speeds on Fast 5 are really paying dividends here. Between the huge speeds and hastes, they're just too much for the Fantastic Four to handle. And just like that, Void takes the first match. Up next, we have Break 4 versus Barren 5, our 2 resident big teamers. Break 4's Too Cool versus Barren's Wake Up Undead. Alright, up for Break with Too Cool, of course, G-Master Sexay the Geomancer with Time Magic, Counter Magic, and Overflow. Smackdown the Monk with Basic Skill, PA Save, and Equip Armor with an H-Bag to go with it. With 425 hit points. H-Bag is regen, right?
I believe so. No, it's the speed bag.
Okay. Yeah, Scotty Too Hottie the Wizard with White Magic, Weapon Guard, and Equip Axe for that extra MA on the axe. And also a 40% Weapon Guard. And Rikishi the Lancer with Punch Art, Caution, Martial Arts, and Any Ground, of all things. Probably was running out of JP there. On the other side for Barren, we have Wake Up Undead. Orton the Samurai with Basic Skill, Meat Bone Slash, and Equip Spear. A 2-handed Spear Samurai gonna be hitting pretty hard. Vander the Knight with Excalibur with Punch Art, HP Restore, and Attack Up. Reese the Oracle with an Iron Fan in 2 hands with Item and Hamido. And John the Sage with White Magic, Barrier, Short Charge, and Move MP up. We're going to be heading to Large 29.
We have 9 matches, 1 already done, so 8 more, and if y'all's teams could kindly kill each other nice and fast, like that first match, that would be delightful.
It was originally 9. It is now, unfortunately, 11.
Well, wieners.
You don't have to do all of them. I can, like, find a second or solo the, like, back half of it. It's all good. No, I didn't get breaks teams, which added a full 4 teams additional into the, or excuse me, 5 teams additional into the tournament.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense now. You did say that, and my brain just right over it.
Or right, 6 teams, so it added 3, so 2 today and 1 Tuesday.
That is a huge throw stone.
I kind of love that throw stone is basically throw boulder now.
209, a really solid roll from that monk. Good Geo, good elemental coming out there. Sage is a little out of position, going to take a little time to get in range.
Slow does manage to proc on the knight. But it's time to wake up undead.
Only a single zombie, though, might be a bit too late on that. Wave Fist brings the Oracle low. 133, not quite enough to kill. This cast goes through. It certainly will get a kill. Never mind, doesn't need to. Snowstorm going to finish her off in time anyway. Lancer moves down. It's just going to hang out because he knows the Blizzard will finish the job.
Walks into the Blizzard himself.
Why not? Sometimes you gotta flex on him.
Well, we'll see if the Knight's gonna punish it.
It's all 4 members grouped up. Earth Slash not enough to bring him low. Wave Fist will finish him back off though.
No more undead.
Going to be a weird sort of circumstances. First of all, being made undead, certainly probably unpleasant, but then being made undead, it's got to be like whatever like the physical version of like ego death is. It's going to be a really weird situation. Moving in on the Sage now, a Wave Fist going to soften him up. A big cast coming out from the Wizard will absolutely do it.
There's Mjolnir.
Sage is down, and that is game 1.
Quick win for Break. Small map 31 up next. That large map was all for Too Cool, including the snow. By the way, Void, do you see those 3 pixels up top here going in like a downwards diagonal? Like over that house, it was towards the top left.
I mean, not Void, not who you're talking to, but I do see what you're talking about. There's a weird little floating pixels up there.
Void is a mathematician who really hates imprecisions like that, so I wanted to call it to his attention.
I wonder, I don't know if that's a polygon, just like a spare polygon floating up there for some reason, or sort of what the sitch is. Just for funsies, I've been looking at map stuff lately, and yeah, that's what it looks like. It might just be like a stray polygon up there.
I can't not see it. What, Jesus Christ, triple sleep.
It's not a spell animation you see that often either. Stab to take the Geo out. The Wizard is still up. Gonna start charging that. Yeah, see the little floating line in the sky up there?
Trying to make it... It's like only sometimes there. Weird.
Anywho,
There's two of them, one over that upper right chimney and one over the one to the left.
now have a couple of sleeping undead. That is a big res coming through. Does land, no problem there. As the Geo's up, gets an immediate turn.
Oh, I see why he calls it wake up undead now. Puts you to sleep and you wake up undead.
We've all been there.
Yeah, perfectly normal, perfectly healthy.
Stab brings the Geo back down. Wizard's very low, so is forced to back up and heal himself. 2 sleeping undead still. And we've got a big cast coming out. There is a Rejuve. Hits both for pretty good damage. Wizard's got a Rejuve as well, but notably both of those units being undead means the Wizard now cannot heal him. Earth Slash, though, still gonna heal, no problem there. Monk brought back up to most of her HP, and she can still wish the Geo up. Geo was not zombified.
This is map 31 if you want to, like, go in and deal with the weird chimney extras and the seams on the crate.
Ice Wolf breaking one of the few pieces of gear that the Monk has. Rejuve for the heal and the hurt. She's brought real low, gets another PA save, so getting pretty scary. And Blee's going to do a lot of damage. Not quite enough to kill the Samurai, though. She's going to be able to chuck her herself. 110, though, not bringing her up to much. 129, she is very much in one-shot territory.
Oh, wait, is this the Dorder map that got replaced? Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, this map's going away, so forget it.
Protect comes through pretty late in the match, so don't know if it's going to have a huge effect, but it is a Protect nonetheless. Wave Fist going to take the Samurai out, but he is going to be brought right back up, though a Res Loop, not necessarily what you want to be in this deep into the match. Wave Fist going to take him right back down again. Ooh, Wizard attempting to bonk for the mid-charge, gets Hamido'd but guards it. Another Zombie 2 coming out, lands on the Wizard this time, so he's not going to be able to heal himself either.
Take a nap.
She does not sleep herself.
They
The
all
Lancer
have
stands
defense
back
rings,
up.
so they're immune to it.
Well, look at that. It's almost like it's a team based around that specific gimmick.
Imagine.
Waking up Undead is doing a pretty solid job here. It is, the Lancer is able to still get heals with that punch, the big Earth Slashes. We do have a unit crystallizing here. Swing from the Knight does not land, procs Caution, but don't think the Caution is going to be relevant before the next turn. Another Earth Slash. The Wizard has been healed to full, like, 5 times over at this point. The blue team here might just claw it back.
Yeah, this Earth Slash loop is just disastrous for Wake Up Undead.
Absolutely, and the Wizard being... oh, and another stand-up. undead being inflicted, of course, does mean that there is still a chance they crystallize rather than standing up. Cursed Ring makes you immune to crystal, so no such issue there.
Character evade finally matters, and the Oracle gets a turn. That does change the loop around. Especially when she uses it to wake up the wizard.
Samurai is able to defy pain, and he is big enough that he can soak a hit or two. Sage going to go for the kill on the wizard here. Does get it, heals himself as well, so the wizard is out of commission for the time being, but we've seen several stand-ups already.
Having only one team with a consistent res loop, it does make sense that they would have the long game.
Still, Too Cool doing an incredible job here. They were on the back foot very early with that big 3-target sleep, and you know, damn if they haven't been in it until pretty much right this moment. Barrier procs off that Earth Slash. A hit finally finishes it off, and that is the match.
No, it is not.
No, it is not. It is 1-1. It is the game.
Yep. Going to medium 60. Break favored on the snowy map, and Barren in the city. These are two very powerful teams, actually. It's just a matter of if Barren can get his gimmick off the ground, because if he can, just a little too much for Too Cool to handle.
Absolutely. Landing a 3-member sleep was really devastating. The big haste 2 coming out for a break. Lands on 3 of the 4. Monk moves up, a Wave Fist into the Sage for decent damage, but Monk is up a little out of position now. Wizard going to move up too. That's a big Blizzard coming out. Will he get it off, or will somebody interrupt him?
Samurai is... Yep.
Sure enough, and a crit for 407.
Huge spear mid charge there.
Ice Wolf Bite breaking at something on the Geo. Ice Wolf is hat, I believe.
Ice Wolf is accessory.
Gotcha.
Blastar is armor, or no, Shellbust is armor, Blastar is hat. Ice Wolf is accessory, and Hellcry is weapon.
Yeah, I know weapon because it's the important one, and Shellbust because it makes sense.
Yep.
The other two, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, I remembered Ice Wolf being accessory. Oh, that's unfortunate. A don't act
Yikes.
off of the heel.
Kyo for 2, Shell and Protect. Knight is going to go for an Ice Wolf over the wall, break the accessory there as well. Mega Potion to heal the Sage up. Monk is slept way up out of position, so she is pretty vulnerable, but these Earth Slashes, only 96. Geo goes for the carved model. Oh no! Well, that was a mess.
Well, they do have overflow, so you know how that goes. Heal for one, though.
Heal the teammate. Well, no, that monk was a friendly for the Geo.
Super unfortunate.
There's a big Rejuve, going to heal 3 of the 4. Well enough to full HP all of them. A Petrify on the Samurai.
Samurai was the one that cured it too, so...
But it is just this wizard now. Oh, no, Lancer was hiding under the archway. Wizard healing himself up. He is getting a little lower on MP, still doing okay for now.
Looks like an Asuna coming out.
Sure is. Ajorably, this is the second match. Another kill from this big, very strong Lancer here.
Wizard with a life over the stacks.
A wish gonna beat the life to the punch, but doesn't land. Revive will land, but that is an unfortunate use of an action there. Cure for the Oracle, 224, a whole lot of healing there. Notably with the, as one would expect, of course, White Mage is super effective at healing. Their toolkit very, very good, and the modifiers on them are such that you really don't even need a ton of MA to eke out huge heals.
Especially not with that Faith Rod.
Wish successful this time. Chakra in the back from the Knight. Knight is nice and healthy, has his MP back, so he's going to be able to do some more Knight things. He tanks an Earth Slash. He is tanking those no problem.
Team Rejuve there.
Geo going for a haste that is also going to hit the Team Wizard. It does land on both. That's a lot of haste. But they are off to the side from the Lancer. A little bit of separation there. Wizard forced to full life the Geo. Lancer moving over, going to go for an Earth Slash up and over. 176 is good damage. The Samurai is there to, well, not patch it up, but to KO at least.
There goes a third accessory.
Wizard gets his cast and gets another immediate action, starts charging it yet again. Geo gets a turn. Carved model. Doesn't get the Petrify this time. Sleep 2, if this lands on the Lancer, it does. That is big. Wizard is down to just 10 MP though. So he is just about out of juice here.
Yeah, between the loss of the accessories, the Team Petrify, and the Wizard running out of juice, it is looking bad for Too Cool.
It's held on very well though, but especially with the team splitting up like they did, not able to sort of focus fire as much as I think Break would probably hope. Chain Lightning does hit 2, pretty efficient use of the spell there, but that is, I believe, all of the casting that Wizard's going to do unless he gets some MP back somehow.
Yeah, I think he's at like 2 MP now. I think Chain Lightning costs 8.
I think you're correct. It costs 10 or less. We know that, because he had 10. Oracle drops a soft on the newly statued Samurai. Samurai is unpetrified. The Knight just hanging out over there. Hamido, and it lands a Confusion.
Which rod even is it that has a Confusion proc?
It is. Let's take a look here. I have the Data Companion up.
Iron Fan.
That's the one.
I guess I'd be confused too why someone was hitting me with a giant fan.
Somebody hasn't played Dynasty Warriors. Big stab into the Wizard takes him out of the game. It's just this Lancer now. And it is a 4-on-1, so...
Is he
green
going to
team-
wake up undead?
Green team taken... wait, I forgot the Geo is still over there, so it's not a 4-on-1, it's 4-on-2. Sleep finally wears off, so green team is going to aggress. No, they're not. They're just going to cast Sleep on him again. No luck on the proc of that time. Small stab into the Lancer, going to bring him down slightly lower, 263, still nice and healthy. Going to get a mid-charge on the Sage, but does not get the kill, so here comes the big Sleep too. Sage takes a nap as well.
The only, I was gonna say the only one not immune, but no, wait, I think it is the only one not immune. I was gonna say, but all those Ice Wolves, but no, the Ice Wolves were hitting blue team, not green team.
Wizard is going to crystallize here in just a moment. Carved model on 2 gets a Petrify. There's that crystal. Samurai opts not to take it. Doesn't need it, of course. Oracle is going to move up top. Mega Potion down through the platform onto the Sage. Sage gets its action. Is probably going to go for another... No, goes for an Esuna. Makes sense. This Geomancer has been a menace so far this match.
But thanks to the Sturdy, wasn't going to be getting any procs there.
Knight moves up, goes for a 150 swing, solid damage. Samurai not in range to do anything. Oracle is going to drop a potion through the platform again. Green team doing a great job staying up, but not doing so much on the offense just yet. But that is a double zombie, and that means the team is going to start healing them to death real quick here. Geo is brought very low. Samurai gets a huge stab into the Lancer, gets the kill.
Didn't even need him to be undead.
Geo is going to do the best it can. Gets a kill off of that, doesn't need to petrify. But a stab in the side finishes it off, and for realsies this time, that is the match.
Barren takes it 2-1. Up next, Break 1 versus Aura 2, Operation Meteor versus Everything Wrong with Politics. I'm sighing at you right now, Aura. For Operation Meteor, we have Chang Wufei the Priest with Time Magic, Counter Magic, and Equip Shield. Left-handed, don't see that often from Break. 1 second, my controller just decided to unplug. Troa Barton, the Wizard, with Draw Out Hamido and Equip Sword for that Materia Blade. 21 MA, that Wizard's going to be hitting really hard. Hero Yui, the Sage, with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, and Defense Up. With Red Shoes and 16 PA with a Battle Bamboo. And Duo Maxwell the Monk with Snipe, Counter Throw, and Equip Axe. 18 PA on a Monk. That's going to be dangerous. On the other side, for Aura, Impossible... Did I add the wrong team? I think I did. Give me 1 sec. Let me verify that I...
Yeah, he says in chat that it's the wrong team.
Is this one Kjata's one? Okay, so I just added Aura 2 instead of Aura 3, so I'm just gonna change that number because Aura 2 was playing tomorrow anyways, so I'll just make that one Aura 3 because I don't want to regenerate the memory card. So Instead, we have Aura 2 versus, or Aura 3 versus, oh, I just looked at the wrong name. Okay, yeah. Aura 2 versus Break 1. Aura 2, file name, file name, file name. A Butcher and Kjata's All Night Diner. We have Impossible to Trent with Blessing of Nature. Butcher the Master Tonberry with Shadow Stitch. Beef the King Behemoth with Omegast. And Soylent the Oracle with White Magic, Weapon Guard, and Short Charge. Yeah, it's fine. It'll get to play tomorrow, alright. You'll be fine. Anyways, we go to Large 87. What would a Colosseum stream be without at least one technical difficulty?
Smooth?
Probably.
Right. So we have the team starting on opposite ends of the river, of course, opposite sides of it. Might be a little difficult for the monsters to cross this bottleneck. A pretty small cure over the river there. Case 2 for the team, only hitting 2. Earth Slash is guarded and hits the MP switch. A Kiku, though, is going to hit the Oracle. Lands for 189. Pretty good damage. Cast across the river yet again. There's a Blessing of Nature, though. Shell Protect and Re-Raise for the full team. A Shadow Stitch stops the monk in its tracks and notably stops other units from jumping across there. Stab up into the Berserk Sage, starting at that scaling. Here's a Holy. Does it get a kill? It does not. The shell keeps the Oracle alive. He's able to flash heal himself back up. Slow coming down to the Behemoth lands. Behemoth is moving very slow now. Gets bonked for some good damage too. Is missing that MP, but here comes the HP and the MP back. Heals the monk too, but that's not a huge deal. Tonberry not in range to do anything. Wizard hanging out in the river, gonna go for another Kiku. Oracle is charging a spell. Another stab up there, hitting the priest for a whole lot more damage than that sage. Full life coming through to kill the stopped monk.
Stopped for real this time.
The priest healing her team up. Another Shadow Stitch coming through, though. Stops the Berserk Sage.
That sage is the one with the battle bamboo, right?
Yup.
So, like, actually berserked on purpose, not berserked in the course of this match. I kind of lost the thread for a minute.
Correct. Petrify coming through, and that is on the priest. It lands at 57%. That is pretty bad. Break, Break having a bad time here.
Yeah, the butchers are being very effective.
Another full team buff there to refresh that Protect Shell. There's another Petrify, and that is that. A very fast win to the first game. Can Break run it back? Let's find out.
Ara's team can be pretty oppressive when it's working, but Break's team really didn't get to function. So we'll see if the small map is more to his liking. Okay, stop that.
There's a big Blessing of Nature. Goes for the whole team. Doesn't land on the Behemoth, though. Shadow Stitch on the Monk again. It is stopped. Wizard pops up top. Gets a hefty Chain Lightning there. Gets a kill in the back. A big crit for a lot of damage. There's an Omegast. Doesn't land, and a counter magic Omegast coming through. 84 damage, just a little bit, not too much. Re-raised up from the Oracle, gonna flash heal himself. Just in time to get holied. 176, so the flash heal, I do believe, saved him there. Tree moves down, Leaf Dance hitting 2. 140 to each. Interesting. Again, counter magic on the Leaf Dance, not something you see super often. Chef's Knife finishes the priest off, though. Chain Lightning kills the Oracle again. A hit from the Sage there. There's a life break going up top, but it misses. Monk is unstopped. Goes for a bonk. That is a very low HP Tonberry. Less low now after the 160 heal, but it is still decidedly low, so it can get some big grudges. But it goes for the Stitch again, keeping the Monk locked down.
There is a reason that that's the 6,000 version. Conk. Get meat boned.
There's the Grudge. 310, enough to one-shot the Monk. Well, almost one-shot. Gets the kill, and that is that.
A quick 2-0 for Aura. Up next, we have Barren 4 versus Simmon 2, Squire Squad 3.0 versus the simply named Blue. For the Squire Squad, we have some Squires. Morgan with Punch Art, Counter Flood, and Martial Arts. Jill with Item Hamido and 2 Flails. Allison with Throw, Weapon Guard, and Concentrate. And Stevie with Draw Out, HP Restore, and Attack Up. On the other side, for Blue, we have Morning, Moon, October, and Suede Shoes. 4 different Blues. I see what happened. Morning Blue, the Mind Flare with Mind Control. Blue Moon, the Engineer with Hamido, Deadshot, and Ignore Height with that Stone Gun. Blue October, the Chocobo with Choco Guard. And Blue Suede Shoes, the Chemist with Planar Magic, Counter Magic, and Short Charge. We go to Large 50.
A match where things like Ignore Height or Fly can be pretty impactful here, especially on this side of the field. Choco moving up, nothing to do just yet. Both teams are probably just going to take a little time to close the gaps here. There's a Masa. 2 haste and a regen. That's a very good roll.
Stone Gun is immediately hasted.
Squire's still not in range just yet. Choco gets to move up and go for a Choco Bonk. 70 damage.
Oof.
Oof. 420 Stone Gun Hamido.
Stoned.
Not going to be the last time we see that this tourney. We have quite a few folks that were enamored with how effective that was, so... Time Blast, Chemist moving nice and quick, goes for a cast over the wall. A lot of damage to both of those squires, but one heals himself back up to full. Choco gonna move up. Go for an offensive Choco Cure, does get the kill. A shot from up top, pretty good damage. Squire going to res the other with a Phoenix down.
Cheer up for regen and retreat. Although...
Gives herself a quick little pep talk with that cheer up.
After next turn, probably big enough to return to the battle.
I enjoy the idea of it conceptually. Somebody else brings you back from the dead, and, you know, she just takes a moment. She's like, "You're good. We're good. Everything's good. Just gonna take a minute."
Just gonna take a breath. Haven't done that in a minute, so we'll do some more of that.
Defending the Squire, keeping himself alive there. Sure enough, she does move up top, and after that region there is able to get back into the battle, but for how long? Another shot into the Chemist. But here comes the... Nope. Nope. He's just going to hop down and do nothing instead, actually. Not going to go for a shot on anybody. Flying Flare misses the Time Blast. Chocobo does not take it.
I thought Time Blast was 100%. Are they bad compat?
I guess they must be. Let me look at the data companion here.
See, Chocobo is Cancer and Libra. Bad Cancer, yep, they are bad compat.
Yep, because yeah, Time Blast, add haste, hit 100%. Stone Gun Shot gets a kill there. Other Squire finally stands back up. Only 100 HP though. Don't know how much that's going to do. Earth Slash misses.
It was enough to survive a peck, but not enough to survive a cure.
A huge crit shot into the just rezzed unit. Goes right back down, of course. Time Blast tries again, does land this time, so the Chocobo's moving faster. Protect and Shell wears off the Squire, not that that's going to be super relevant, because he is on his last legs here anyway. Chocobo does 69 damage, nice. Wish bringing the Squire right back up. Musty putting it right back down. Chocobo has this Squire back into a corner here. Another bonk. And he gets the HP restore.
The Squid is joining the party now, however.
There's a Choco Guard. Chocobo opts to do that rather than anything else. Musty going for the Wish. I don't think he had line of sight there since the Squire was in the corner. God damn it.
Oh, it didn't matter at all.
Alright, he could one-shot him from full health, or, well, from whatever health he was, and, yeah.
Dead is, in fact, better than Charm. Go figure.
One of the smallest maps. Teams starting just about on top of each other, so there is a chance that the Stone Gun is less effective here. Offensive Choco Cure immediately. Squire gets his turn right after, though. Goes for an Earth Slash on 2, gets the immediate kill. Sure enough, Stone Gun's not going to be effective when the user is on the ground.
Though it does cure his slow if he gets revived.
Silver lining, yeah. But, 2 units dead already. Aqualung getting a kill as well, though.
Well, with the only 2 units left alive being monsters, Musty is not standing back up.
Another double bonk into the Chocobo there, but only 160 damage. There is a shuriken across the field, though. 120, a whole lot of damage. That Chocobo is soaking up a lot of hits, but is getting real low. We'll probably get a turn right here to heal itself. Nope, Squid goes first. Aqualung, but only a 59% chance to hit.
And the haste lets her race the Chocobo.
It's just a squid. Granted, never count squids out, but, you know, we will see.
It is not looking great for the squid.
A mind control could sway things, but that's if it gets it off, and it doesn't look like it's gonna. Gonna move over, and Aqualung does get a kill off of that Aqualung, but that is gonna be that. There's a hit and a kill, and yeah, no, that was over very fast.
Yep. Game 3 on medium 39. Will the engineer eat an Earth Slash again? Or will he be oppressive like Game 1?
It's probably leaning towards the latter here. If I had to guess, things certainly could play out in a lot of different ways, but there is a lot of horizontal space on this map, so a lot of ground to cover to get in range, even with the range on Earth Slash.
I believe Earth Slash and Stone Gun have the same range, so it's just a matter of double haste, double regen. Just a matter of how the turns line up and who gets to move into the range first.
Earth Slash has range of 5, and Stone Gun has range of 5. You are correct.
But that was a Stone Gun that only hit the Chocobo, could not get Mustadio, and we know what that means.
Shuriken into the Chocobo as well. It is brought pretty low. Here is the NG. 350, a low roll on the crit, but it is still more than enough. Another Masa here. A haste and 2 regions. Great rolls on the Masa from this Squire. Not looking like much of a trap this time. That's certainly a divisive opinion, but when you have a bunch of turns where you're just buffing, that's you could do a lot worse. Wow, an Ambrosia and a Choco Guard, and the whole team is sitting pretty now. That was a shot from the Stone Gun that did not get an immediate kill. That is, that does hurt just a little bit, but the Squire's still on the back foot here just a little bit. Oh no. Well, no procs off the counter flood, but it did undo some of the healing. Speaking net healing. Chocobo is killed by an Earth Slash. Very, very good for the Squires. They're certainly not out of it yet. Kyo as well, Shell and Protect. That Protect could help quite a bit against these gunshots.
Flare 2 being charged for the kill prevents the NG from getting the shot himself.
It does mean that he's going to act a little sooner. Speaking of acting a little sooner, a haste as well. He's going to get his turn coming up here real soon.
Another miss. Well, not miss, but another missed kill.
That Protect is certainly paying dividends, but a Phoenix down on the Chocobo. Feathers to get the feathers back up. Squire moves up, goes for a shot, gets a kill. I believe it was the NG going down.
Sure was.
A huge amount of offense gone from the team immediately. Aqualung gets a kill as well. Squire's going to move up, go for a shuriken straight down into the Chocobo. Chocobo is brought low yet again. Regen and haste. There's a Phoenix down again, brings the NG back up. Will somebody be able to take it out? Choco Cure only on itself. Chocobo's going to move back into the corner yet again. NG gets a turn and gets the Defy Pain off. Still only 215 max HP, very one-shottable. Uh-oh. One charm lands. Now the Squire is buffing for the other team. Only a defend on the NG. Certainly a low roll there. Sure. Oh, not quite. I do think that just saved him from that shuriken.
Half again, 135 is 205-ish. It's a little less than 205. So no, he would have lived, just very low.
Ooh, he moves into a bad spot there. Yikes. Squire stands up and gets a huge 3-person Earth Slash. Gonna go right back down to the Aqualung, but still, what an action. What a button he hit there. That being said, it is all but over for the Squires here, I believe. They are, they have 1 charmed unit and 3 dead, so, not sure how it's gonna work out here. And he gets Hamido'd, and just like that, a 2-1.
Team Blue takes the match. Alright. Up next, Soul 2 versus Void 3. Trebunad versus Dream Creamers. I didn't name them, I just say them.
Keep that in mind when you're naming your teams, everybody. You can make him say pretty much anything.
You can try to. I've been known to shorten them on occasion. Alright, so for Soul 2, and what do you know, Soul just showing up, perfect timing. We have Bonk the Monk with an Ultimus Bow with Equip Bows and Hamido. Catapult the Squire with Assassin Dagger and E2, Throw CT Save and Sicken. Set Us Up the Mind Flare with Mind Control and the Bomb. The Knight with Black Magic, Meatbone Slash, and Guts. I'm guessing that Black Magic is for Meltdown. So, that's a whole thing. Bunch of ways for that to go wrong for everybody else. On the other side, for Void 3, we have Haagen-Dazs the Blue Dragon. Robin Baskins, almost said that backwards, with Black Magic, Dragon Spirit, and Short Charge. Ben Dover the Knight, thanks Void, with Item, Throw Item, and Counter. Looks like these two are both Ice Absorb, as is the Dragon, so that's all working together. And Geriatric.
It is a 9-move, 14-speed thrower.
With 108 gems to strengthen something. I don't think strengthen works on throw. But, yeah, whatever. Weapon Guard and Equip Sword with the Nagra Rocks. We will head to Large 95.
Immediate throw coming out. Throw coming in return does miss. The bow monk arcing up and over gets the hit there. But Ninja's still doing okay right now. There's a haste for the bomb. Just healed back up. Blizzard's coming through. Let's see how much it does. 104, not insignificant. Does get an immediate action courtesy of the CT save. The Ninja is saved because of the heal. The Bow Monk Hamido! Those are 3 words that do not get strung together often.
Brand new sentence. It's one way to cure poison.
Re-raise applied, goes down, comes back up immediately. Dragon Dash, decent damage to the monk. Knight moving up still all the way in the back. Offensive Ambrosia, 180 damage. Notably, I just happened to notice this. It's probably been this way forever. Using Ambrosia offensively against undead does, of course, do the damage. Does not restore their MP.
It doesn't visibly, but I think it actually does.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think that's just a visual idiosyncrasy to the way the TCA unfolds.
Gotcha. Dragon is charmed, and the knight goes down, so it's just the dragon here against 4.
Charm will be wearing off very soon with that sicken. Also, you know, just being punched into not acting.
Squid picks up the crystal from the ninja. Time blasts the bomb. Dragon is super low, runs it back, loses all but 3 of its HP. It does have re-raise, but it doesn't matter because it's the last unit. Sword stab into the back of the dragon, and that is a pretty quick and very convincing game 1.
Small 21 coming up next. I do appreciate that some of these are going really quickly because we have a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
I definitely have done my best to avoid the, like, 4-hour streams of a few months ago.
A fireball attempt there didn't hit. Magic Shuriken blocked as well. Procs the Dragon Spirit.
Bomito is in range.
Going for a timed strike here. There's the Ice Breath, 137 through a defend. Pretty respectable damage. Ambrosia offensive as well, and that Squire is real low. There's a timed strike, but it is guarded. Blizzard coming through. Kills the Squire, does some damage to the monk as well. Ninja's going to move up, go for a double sword stab. Not a lot of damage, but it is enough just the same. Bomb goes for a speed ruin, gets the slow on the opposing knight. There's Ninja getting another turn, goes for fireball. It is deep in the back lines here.
Funny that the sword swings would be the thing that he can't Hamido.
Aqualung brought low, but will probably get another throw off. Since getting a throw is still very compatible with running away due to the low HP AI. Dragon going to go for the Ice Breath on the knight. 182, good damage. Here's Ninja. Oh, goes for Defy Pain. Doesn't need to throw and run away. Is that the... Was that a meltdown?
Looks like it. But alas.
Oh, a double charm. That's a big swing from the Mind Flayer.
But too little, too late. We're going to a game 3.
Soul, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it still goes off in the original position, I think?
That is correct, it does.
It's a weird quirk.
Incidentally, I have sidestepped that in the future because Meltdown is instant.
Yay! Throwers on either team going for folks in the back line and not each other. There's the bow shot into the ninja, does not land. Not going for a time strike this time. There's a blizzard coming out. Mind Flayer steers clear of it, goes for a haste on the knight.
You know, it just might be, Hero. I don't think I recall that before. I have done at least one map load, so it's plausible.
Blizzard getting a kill. Squire goes for a shuriken and runs away.
Himido that, I guess.
Fireball, and it is already a 4-on-2. Fireball to the squid, plenty of damage. There's a cast from the Geo that is a... I'm not sure what she's casting. Rejuve, I think? Knight moving over, goes for a stab. Kind of self-blizzarding for the heal. Goes for a dash into the back, 231. A lot of damage. Counterflood coming out. Also a lot of damage, actually. 198 is quite a bit. Ninja is going to get the killing blow with the fireball here. And it is just the knight left. Gets, brings the dragon very low, gets the don't act as well. But 180 damage, I mean, there's nothing the knight can do to outpace the healing, let alone the incoming damage. Well, she is doing her best to prove me wrong there. Slow wears off on the Geo, is still poisoned. Another Ambrosia for the dragon, still outpacing the damage that the knight can output. Dragon's gonna move away, hang out with his buddy. There's a fireball. The Squire could stand up here in a moment. Oh, that is a meltdown being charged.
Uh-oh.
It's not gonna go off. Oh, a guts. So there's the meltdown.
Did she guts the meltdown? I guess I
think so.
I guess I forgot that that's possible. It wasn't.
The guts super tanking here. Hold on. Hold on. And the Squire stands up. Holy shit, is this gonna happen? What? What?
The commentary squad is speechless.
This is absolutely incredible. Finally goes down, but it is the Squire versus the Ninja here. She really put the team on her back. Holy shit.
just incredible. Funny enough, the Shuriken is... If that had landed, that would have been the kill. It is just enough.
There is another fireball coming through. Squire is brought very low.
39%, but doesn't make it. Ninja will have the opportunity to finish it off with a fireball in the back.
Wow.
Well, that was just all worth it.
What a match. Holy shit.
Goes to Void 2-1. Up next, we have Kjata versus Cross. Funky Z in the Uptown 3 versus Let Them Cook. For Funky Z in the Uptown 3, we have Funky Z the Aribo with Please Eat. Rory the Squire, double Bloodsword with Item and Dragon Spirit. Corey the Taiju with Spirit of Life, and Story the Wizard with a Faith Rod, White Magic, Arrow Guard, and Magic Attack up. On the other side, for Let Them Cook, we have Rind the Porky with Oink, Chef the Squire with Move HP up, Defense up, CT save, and Steal. Sue the Wizard, or Seuss, I'm assuming Sue because Sue Chef, a Talk Skill, HP Restore, Magic Attack up, and a Wizard Rod. 16 MA for that Talk Skill. And Barista the Chemist with Dance, MP Switch, and Sicken. We'll go to large 99.
Teams starting around the corner from each other, of course. Going to take just a little time to get into range here. There's an immediate Please Eat onto the Squire. Squire does, in fact, take the pig up on the offer. The Chemist floats up over the Wizard, just, you know, just gotta flex sometimes.
Wizard, unbothered, just teleports across.
Here's the Wiz Nibus. We do see a damage split for 13 damage coming back. Please eat on the tree. Tree says, you know, sure, I'm not vegan. Wait, would that be... Would it be weirder if the tree was vegan, or...
Carnivore tree does seem weird.
Double Bloodsword Stab, only 60 to each, but that is 120 healing in return. Leaf Dance coming through. That is a lot of damage stacking up on that Squire, but also getting CT saves back to back. Wizard moves on up, gonna start a cast there. Other Wizard gonna do the same. Straight dash into the side of the Squire. 180's a pretty hefty chunk of damage. Wiz Nibus really adding that chip damage there. Not to the tree though. Tree getting these continual damage splits. The pig straight dashing into the other. 195 enough to kill. Doesn't go low, so no chance at healing itself up. Dark Holy 145. Not a lot of damage. Shell really paying dividends there. Magic Spear gonna heal the team, undo the Dark Holy damage, and then some.
continuing to play leapfrog with the wizard, it's the chemist.
Chemist opts to do chemisty things, throw the Phoenix down to the piggy. Other piggy moves up, straight dash to the wizard, more than enough to kill with that mid-charge damage. Blood swords, haven't seen them as much lately, certainly in the first, what, 2 months, 3 months. Blood swords, super popular, have fallen off just a little bit. Blizzard ends that first match handily. First match goes to Kjata.
Funky Z. Small 43 coming up next.
Tree eats some bacon again. Piggies are having a dance-off on the boat there. There's the double target. I'm not sure why you went for the target specifically, but, you know, whatever. Chemist starts the dance, flies up and over the side rail of the boat. That is a bold choice. Usually if you're dancing you want to stay far away, but you know, the AI is gonna AI.
Something to look forward to being fixed.
It's a hefty blizzard. That just about ended the match before it started. Dark Holy does not go off, because its target is already dead. Straight dash hitting the MP switch. Is Nibus, but that is not gonna do a hell of a lot now. Wish bringing the piggy back up. Only 3 HP though, and not getting an immediate action. The chemist does and gets an ambrosia into it. Does stop the dance. Wizard's still doing its thing. Gonna go for a Dark Holy on the piggy. Other wizard says, you know, that seems a good idea. I'm gonna do the same actually. Piggy says, I don't think it's a good idea at all actually. I'm gonna straight dash it. It's gonna do 420. Squire killing the wizard up in the ambrosia. There is that Dark Holy coming in on the pig. Does it kill?
Sure does.
Steel Heart on the tree, but Squire is barking up the wrong one. It seems like tree is not charmed at all. Straight dash puts the wizard right back down. Pig moves up, but is now very separated from its team.
Spirit of Life does bring the pig back up, though. Oof, big hit.
Straight dash killing the Squire. Wizard is near fatal. And that is going to be a throw stone to finish her back off. Straight dash getting a kill on the chemist as well. Explosion finishes the piggy off. We are just seeing units dropping left and right. Wish brings the chemist back up. Chemist is able to immediately ambrosia herself and fly up and over yet again. Tree is in a little trouble here. That is a ton of damage, but damage splits half of it back. Preach. Actually, unit actually uses Preach. We do not see that too often. He's going to take a few actions to take this tree down. Tree is super tanky, of course. It has re-raise, but that does not matter. It is the last unit alive, so if it goes down, that is that. Pig is near fatal, so moves back so as not to get immediately leaf danced. Mjolnir hits, 81, half of it bounced back, but not too dangerous there. Oh, the tree goes for the Spirit of Life, but it doesn't land. And that is with the Wizard and the Squire both at 0. Vital Strike, a big hit, 154. Damage split half of it back yet again, though. We're about to see a lot of crystals here. There's one, there's two. Pig gets the crystal, so the tree cannot. Explosion only 63. I believe the Wizard's just low on MP here. Tree does not go for a crystal. That is not wise.
Trusting a little too much in its re-raise.
Big luck on the damage splits here. I mean, even if it, I do believe it has 70 Brave, but even still, consistently getting the splits. But can't split when it drops you to 0. That is a win for Let 'em Cook.
Whoops. Medium 17 up next.
Please eat, landing a whole bunch.
Please, M Barrier. That's the power of bacon.
Chain Lightning 65. Tree does not damage split it. A whole bunch of years ago, I was once walking my dog and a tree got struck by lightning actually like maybe like 40 or 50 feet from me. It scared the shit out of me.
I bet. Closest I've ever been to a lightning strike was probably about 10 feet away, but it was on the other side of a pane of glass. A street lamp on the end of the sidewalk got struck while I was looking out the window of my shop. Huge shower of sparks. It was really cool.
Yeah, the tree, when it got hit, it like, you know, there was like a little miniature like bark explosion, and then, you know, immediately everything smelled like ozone.
Yep.
Tree moves forward. That's a big leaf dance. It is going to take the pig out and do some damage to the Squire. Squire gets a CT save. Sous Chef moving on up. Goes for a Chain Lightning on 3. Gets a kill. Lots of damage to the pig. A little bit of damage to the tree that is not split. Tree gets a Please Eat, though. That is a Protect, Shell, and Haste, and Regen. It's going to be real hard to kill now.
So the Squire tries to turn it, but is not successful.
Wizard going for a big cast there. Here's a Leaf Dance on 3. And depending on how this cast lands, it could be the game. Chemist heals and hightails it. Blizzard probably not going to get the kill. Does not. Gets a kill. Oh, but the damage split kills the Wizard in return.
Steelheart fails once more.
Leaf Dance hitting the MP switch. Chemist is still alive. Please eat on the Squire is refreshed. Phoenix down, throw to the Wizard. Wizard is up. Probably going to go right back down here. Sure does. Target to guarantee it. Piggy's going to crystallize here in just a moment. Squire brings the Wizard right back up yet again.
Definite back foot, though.
Wizard preaches to herself. Just in time, Leaf Dance kills the Wizard, drops the Chemist real low.
The Squire does not have the line to do any further.
Chemist forced to heal herself, cannot get anybody up. Other Squire just hanging out there. Nothing to do just yet. Does get Vital struck in the side, only 88 though. Tree does not eat. Thinks it is going to be okay without the buffs. Double Blood Sword. These Squires are fighting each other here. The Wizard preaches to herself yet again. I mean, it is a self-sustaining loop so long as the speeds work out, but Leaf Dance on 2. Squire moves over, gets the crystal, so is healed to full after cheering itself up.
More trees eat.
$120 damage, CT save off of it. These two Squires just kind of stuck on each other right now. Chemist stuck in the corner, forced to try to fight the Piggy and Tree more or less all by herself. Wizard stuck in this perpetual self-re-raise loop. Well, goes for a Steelheart on the Pig, but Pig is having none of it.
Wizard has found its way out of the loop. But at the cost of the Chemist.
Wizard gets double hit targeted there. Crystal all the way at the other end of the map, probably not going to be relevant. Vital Strike 121. Piggy moves on around, goes for a please eat on its Bud. Bud says, no, I'm good.
Wizard takes some distance and starts up a big spell.
2 stabs, I believe there's a Dark Holy coming out, given it was a single target. Leaf Dance, Squire is brought very low. Not enough for a kill. Squire defies a pain, 252 HP.
Piggy continuing to fail the please eats instead of going for the lethal straight dashes.
Ooh, Wizard gets mid-charged. Tree is moving all the way back. I don't know if it's going for the crystal or what it's doing there. Wish lands on the Chemist. Pig moves up to kill the Chemist yet again, though. It's a 3-on-1. Wizard stands back up, preaches itself.
Leaf dances right back down. Chemist is temporarily back, but straight dash puts an end to that. Wizard will continue the Preach loop.
It's just gonna keep happening here. Tree moved all the way back to not collect the crystal. Cheer up through the pillar. Says Region and some MP back. So Wizard might actually get a chance to do something. Nope, sure doesn't.
Piggy going offensive now. 117 straight dash.
It's almost impressive. Ooh, lands a charm on the tree this time.
Pig going on a rampage.
Tree is going to start leaf dancing its ally. It's a lot of damage actually, but the ally does notably have that the re-raise. Oh, the wish misses on a 0. Yikes. That chemist is out of here. That is going to be a crystal.
Sure is.
Charm wears off, so everybody is going to be closing in on the Squire now.
Definitely like those shorter charms.
Agreed, wholeheartedly. It still potentially very impactful, but decidedly less oppressive. Straight dash kills the wizard even after she gets the crystal. Battle strike for just 99. Damage splits half of it back. Squire is very hard to kill. And the wizard continually re-racing herself just means that one unit just stops. That one unit is just not allowed to aggress on that Squire.
Is it Enkai? Does Enkai Armlet do something to Dark? Or no, he was just out of range, okay.
Vital Strike, 99 damage, gets a knockback. Here's a Leaf Dance, though, finally kills the Squire. It's just the wizard left. Pig, what is wrong with you? Why are you like this?
They'll finish him off. And Funky Z takes it 2-1. Up next, Omega 1 versus Hero 4, Chaos Incarnate versus H Fast, H Furious. For Chaos Incarnate, we have Atrophy the Knight with Chaos Blade. I feel like I have an idea what theme is coming here. Punch Art Hamido and Overflow. Prophecy the Geomancer with Talk Skill, Auto Potion, and Defense up. 18 whole MA on that Talk Skill. Harmony the Oracle with White Magic, Weapon Guard, and Short Charge. And Entropy the Squire with a second Chaos Blade, Item, Dragon Spirit, and Maintenance. On the other side, for H Fast H Furious, we have Mrs. Zoom the Geomancer with Start Haste, Time Magic, Catch, and Short Charge. Mr. Zoom the Ninja with Basic Skill, Dragon Spirit, and Guts. Hero the Geomancer with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, and Martial Arts. And Hero and the Chemist with Draw Out, MP Switch, and Equip Shield. Heading to large 30. Let's see some crystals.
Yes, Razug. Cast Blade is 1 WP, but does have a 19% chance. Or wait, you changed it to 20. Yeah, 20% chance to proc Crystal, so it can just immediately remove a unit.
There are several pieces of gear with immune crystal, so it's not like it is without its weaknesses. Because if they have a piece that immunes crystal, well, it's 1 WP.
It has a ton of downsides. It's objectively probably not good, but it is fun as hell, and when it does roll, it feels great. It's a super high roll moment. Hellcry is guarded, so no weapon break there.
Yeah, they're all accessories, so Ice Wolf is a solution.
Ninja moves up, double target into the Squire, is enough to get the kill. Squire did have re-raise though. Kiku on 2, decent damage. Auto Potion undoes some of it. There is the Geo going for the Snowstorm. 63 damage, not a ton. Auto Potion heals, so the Geo is brought back to full HP. The re-raise into Defy Pain, so we'll live to attempt to crystal another day, perhaps. Knight moves on down, goes for a Hellcry. 5 damage, not a lot of course, but does break a weapon.
Seems to be more interested in breaking weapons than going for the gold.
That is the downside of giving your Chaos Blader anything, really.
Punch.
It's still 105, not a small punch. Double sleep from the Mimic Daravan.
That's going to be huge. Takes all that pressure off the Squire.
Absolutely, gets a chance to defy pain there. This Geo really oppressive with these snowstorms.
Needed his MP back so he can continue with his break skills. Ninja's down.
That double sleep, probably the game decider unless something big happens here.
It's time. But
Oh,
no.
Not quite, not that go around. A big repeating fist, good damage, drops the knight real low.
Pretty clear sandbag loop over here.
Mimic Daravan again, but doesn't land on the Geo. Knight able to chakra himself, but only 50, does not have a ton of PA to make that any bigger. So he is out of near fatal, but is extremely in kill range right now.
Looks like this Phoenix down is going to be effective, though, because the Geo is out of position.
Ooh, guards the Earth Slash. That's big. There's a friendly Preach. Able to listen to it even while asleep. Gets the re-raise. Snowstorm brings him low again. But he is able to chakra himself. He is tying up 2 units, though. And over here, the Ninja already crystallized. It is just the Chemist. She walls herself, gets the shell. Snowstorm not enough to kill still.
And we wake the sleeping beast.
She moves over for a rejuve on the knight.
Second attempt fails. That
Earth
knight
Slash.
just refusing to die.
He really is not going down, but this Kiku is going to do it. Chemist not long for this world, though. Jukes runs up the hill, gets a double snowstorm. Not a ton of damage, though. Squire is going to Ambrosia himself. Still not... Still doesn't want to go for the swings. There's a full life, though. Gonna bring the knight right back up. Chemist gets a 3-person Kiku this time. A lot of damage, but nobody brought near fatal. Earth Slash into the knight. Yet again, still living. Full life, able to bring him back with, of course, full HP. Auto Potion. Snowstorm not dropping the Squire low, so the Squire could potentially go for a swing here. Stigma Magic removing the silence, not super critical. That is going to be a... No, it's not going to be a kill on the Chemist. Chemist gets the MP switch.
Unfortunately, all the Chaos Bladers too busy doing other support things.
A hefty Muramasa hitting 3 does get a confuse.
And a death sentence.
Enough damage to the Squire. The Squire does go down, and Hero's team still, even with the early Crystallize, still doing okay here. Chemist goes back down, full life on the Squire. Chemist being dead all the way over here is a little rough for Hero, though, but certainly things are not over.
A small display bug.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was weird. But there's a crystal. Yeah, what happened with that display bug there? that was weird.
So I don't have anything inside of the damage display code, so I have no idea. That's probably a vanilla bug. There were just no things that were 1 at WP, so you never saw it.
Oh, yeah, because target is...
Minus WP.
Minus... Ooh, and there's a second crystal proc. Oh, but it's... No, there... Wow. Okay. Has the, Huh.
Heroic gloves are immune crystal.
Sure enough. Well... That's gonna make Hero's team a lot harder to kill.
I do so love it when a plan comes together.
This Geo is just in here now. The Chemist still here. No crystal yet.
But for how long?
McDaravan gets a double sleep. Knight doesn't want to go to wake the Chemist up with a 7 HP sword bonk, so...
Geomancer has no such qualms.
Chemist guards the sleep. MP switch for 7? For 4?
Big damage on these Chaos Blades. Uh-huh.
a crit gets the chemist kill.
Although I'm not sure how this team plans to kill that Geomancer.
Yeah, there's very little offense other than the Chaos Blades, so. Just waiting out the sleep. The chemist is already down to 1.
Making it very difficult for the Geomancer to get out to revive the chemist, though. Just body blocked.
Yeah, they're just hanging out and watching him sleep.
Poison will do it.
Oh, there's another proc that does nothing. There's another proc that does nothing. This match, though. But Geo is getting real low there. And there's a crystal, so cannot get anybody back up.
Funny enough, the Poison Rod proving to be a big deal.
Earth Slash on 3.
1 health.
Who asked for this, Void? I didn't ask for this. Who's we?
Game 1 goes to Chaos Incarnate. Small 97. Chaos Blade with a lethal basic attack that had nothing to do with Phoenix Down. That is certainly a new one.
Alright, we'll see if Hero runs it back or if Omega finishes the match off here.
This map is 97 and can also go.
Fun fact for those of you who did not see the match in one of the previous seasons, this map actually has a weird little area out in the void that you can actually step on. It's like 2 tiles long. But behind the big archway on the side that Hero started on, there is actually a little 2-tile just emptiness out there that is actually normal terrain that you can step on.
Hamido does not get the kill proc.
I don't know, Void. Do you want to be walked on normally, or the res on the Squire? Squire's brought back up. Oracle's charging something here. That is a 3-person Muramasa.
Double
2
kill.
kills. Heroes team running away with it this time. It is all but over here. Repeating at Fist, it is just a single unit. Stop wears off, but here's a double target.
That does negative damage.
Mr. and Mrs. Zoom just really bullying this poor unit. Geo moves over, goes for a Mimic Daravan on 2, gets the double sleep.
Speaking of bullying,
But the defend reducing damage enough that a lot of these hits are healing. Preaches to herself, but not really relevant. Not quite able to finish her off, though. Only doing a net 30 damage with that action. Hell Ivy only does 63, but does always have the chance of getting the proc. Doesn't need it though. That ties it up 1-1.
Medium 26 for the decider.
It's the exploding frog map.
Boom.
Triple haste coming out from the Geo there. Heroes team moving nice and quick here. See if they can end things like they did the last match, or if they get stuck in the long game again.
A lot of this comes down to if Omega's team can get an early kill or crystal.
Void, in the early seasons, I jokingly proposed making a frog, making like a frog king that uses the frog model but is like an actual monster. Kiku does drop the friendly ninja low, but enough to kill the Squire. An Earth Slash to heal the ninja right back up and proc the Dragon Spirit. That was a nice little combo there. Squire does get up with the re-raise and defies pain, but just the same. Stigma Magic to take the Petrify off. Very good from the Knight, but that is a lot of burned actions on Omega's side here. Squire taken right back down, and this time without a re-raise, so...
Geos have Carve model this time, and that's very different from the last map, where they only really had Pitfall. And
Kiku,
a little Hell Ivy.
Kiku doing 12 damage. Double target to the Oracle. Oracle shrugs most of it off, not too worried. Oracle's, of course, the bulkier caster currently. No sleeps from the Mimic Daravon that time. Squire Ambrosia's his friendly Oracle. Missum gonna move back up. Is still in range for the Carve model. No Petrify procs though, so is just healing for, what? 57? Hellcry, one of the ninja's weapons is broken, so is only going to get single stabs here. Opts to not do that and just go for the Shuriken. You know, I know it's just sort of a, quirk of how the game works. I do wish that if a unit had 2 swords and then has 1 weapon broken, that it would get a stab and a punch, but it doesn't. I wish it did. Of course, if they have no weapons, they get 2 punches, but they do not get a stab and a punch.
Stab punch. And that is that.
Woof. Ninja is out of here.
Sorry, not sorry.
And the Knight immediately eats his soul. Poison Rod breaking the MP switch and inflicting poison.
Triple Earth Slash.
Geo able to preach to herself, so she is going to be able to re-raise back up. Chemist is in a rough spot here. Hellcry punch, but doesn't work. Does not get the break. That's a Masa on too, though. She says, I'm not in that bad of a position, actually. I am just fine here.
Down
Slash
goes the
gets a
Oracle.
kill.
Those Mimic Daravons have been so good for Chaos Incarnate.
Absolutely, extremely, extremely powerful. Coming off that, you know, the huge MA, having a super high chance of landing. Chemist's weapon is broken. Does Masa, gonna do a little less damage though, but still enough to kill the knight. And Hero with a pretty comfortable lead at the moment. But that gap is closed up pretty quickly here. Or is it? That was a 513 Earth Slash.
It was crit on that one, yeah.
Chemist moves over, units are still lined up, so Kiku gets a kill, auto potion, but it is just that Geo yet again.
I am glad we saw game one.
The match effectively is over at this point, but may still take a little time. Or maybe not.
It was like you just made that happen. Just
Caster
willed
Curse.
it. 2-1 for Hero. Up next is Ajorably 1 versus Barren 3, the Crimson Raiders versus 6 Move. Also, during that match, I switched the USB, so hopefully it is not going to ever do that annoying unplug-replug again. Alright, for the Crimson Raiders, we have Zero the Number, with the number 0 in his name as well. Punch Art, Weapon Guard, and Secret Hunt. Screw those monsters. With Weapon Guard for the Short Edge and the Sasuke Knife. Something the Bard, I'm guessing Claptrap, with Sing, Regenerator, and Defense Up. Maya the Siren, the Samurai, with White Magic, Auto Potion, and Equip Shield. 18 MA, this is going to be a pretty good draw-out Samurai. And, of course, featuring Brick as himself. The Lancer with Auto Haste, Red Shoes, and 2 Fists, going with Arrow Guard. On the other side, for 6 Move, we have a team of 4 people with 6 Move. Parker the Ninja with Item, Concentrate, and Arrow Guard. Tina the Geomancer with Basic Skill, Counterflood, and Magic Attack Up. Avery the Cacatoris with Gaze, and Juliana the Wizard with White Magic, Barrier, and Short Charge. Heading to Large Map 40.
Shuriken into move 6, drops the wizard real low immediately. Mega Potion going to heal her back up though. Tailwind on 3 is going to haste the bird itself, of course, plus the Geo and Ninja. So we're going to see a lot of fast move 6. There's a huge carved model, 210. Wizard gets her turn. She's going to move on up, start a That is a massive explosion. 399, that has to be good compat.
It's that the escutcheon for start haste has a fire weakness.
Oh, yeah, that too. That'll do it.
Conk.
140. This is just, wow. For having a constraint of every unit having move 6, these 6 move units are hitting hard. Speaking of hitting hard, a holy explosion for 3 hundo. Phoenix down for 17 on the Wizard, brings her back up. Cocktaurus moving on up, goes for a wind strike into the Chemist. 147, enough to kill. Teams just playing rocket tag here, absolutely murdering each other. Gusty Wind 210 kills the Ninja all the way in the back side of the map there. Something tells me probably not going to be brought back up at any time. Park of the Ninja moves on up, double swing into the Samurai. One of them's a crit. Samurai does auto potion to undo some of it, but it is not looking great here. That is that. Move 6, taking the first game, no problem.
Generally speaking, I do not change the song if we're less than 3 minutes in, and that's happened like 3 or 4 times this stream. So we've had some very lopsided games, although very few matches that went lopsided both games. As a matter of fact, we've played 2, 4, 6... This is the 8th match, and only 2 so far have been 2-0s.
Samurai takes the tiniest little teleport there. Wizard starting an explosion here. Gets the kill again, no surprise there.
Yeah, that escutcheon is not doing any favors for that Lancer.
Wizard goes down, here's a last song. Triple quick. Chemist goes for Phoenix down. Samurai gets to move on up, gets in action here. Holy explosion. Gets 1 kill.
You know, gotta say, this is lopsided in the other direction.
Absolutely. Book Bonk finishes it off, and that was real fast there, 1-1.
Yep. Medium 72. Which one will ruin the other one in this map? Wait, where did I go? Is that the right map? Okay, yeah, it was.
Totally unrelated to the game, by the way. Apparently today is the 35th anniversary of the movie Akira coming out. So that's,
A classic.
yeah, I'm old. Akira is 1 year older than I am.
And I am several years older than Akira.
There's the gaze, and it lands.
The agenda.
Water ball for 210, Ninja bot very low. Samurai gonna move up, go for the Kyo, but don't think the protecting shell is gonna save him.
Although very useful on the other 2 it hits, especially with this Cyclone coming out.
Absolutely. Still 94 and 133 to the 2 units, although 90 of that 133 undone.
Samurai just having no trouble tanking these incoming hits.
Absolutely, Void. Whole movie still looks great, and I mean, you know, 35 years later, how often do we still see, you know, especially the iconic motorbike slide is still referenced everywhere? How many shows and manga and stuff like that do references to it still? It's dope. There's another gaze, another statue. It is just the chemist in the back there, and while he might potentially have the ability to unpetrify, he is also a lone unit.
Is that why there's all those ancient Greek and Roman statues? The pinnacle of art, these birds.
Bird tailwinds right in front of the Lancer, just to, you know, just a little bit of insult to injury, just hitting the gritty in front of the statue.
What the? 20 damage? What? What? That has to be worst compatibility. Holy shit.
Yeah, that and protect, yeah. Wind strike, only 98, but still enough to finish things off, and that is going to be an explosion to kill this ninja. Ninja says absolutely not.
I thought it was a Mjolnir. I thought there was a stop on it.
Oh, it could have been. But regardless, that is that. And 6 move takes 2-1.
Doing brisk business through most of the back of this this lineup. We only have 3 left, and we are just passing the 2-hour mark. Love Card Magic 1 versus Cup up next. The Unstable Wanzers versus I Hate This Team. Was not hard to figure out which one to cut to preseason for Cup.
Depending on the names of these units, I'm going to venture a guess and say this is probably pronounced Wanzer. I assume it is a front mission reference.
Sure looks like it. For the Unstable Wanzers, we have Repair plus the Taiju with Spirit of Life, Anti-Break the Geomancer with White Magic, HP Restore, and Guts. Double Punch 1 the Monk with Basic Skill and Double Punch with the Red Shoes. 67 Brave, notably, not 70. And Backup Fire the Thief with Throw, Weapon Guard, and Abandon. Notably, this is not Love Card Magic's first front mission reference. There was one in a previous month about the name of the team. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. On the other side, for Cup, we have, of course, the infamous Doug Dimmadome with Precision, Weapon Guard, and Abandon. Very mobile thief. Time Lady the Time Mage, very descriptive, with White Magic, Auto Potion, and Short Charge. Bringer of Death the Sage with Summon Magic, Counter Magic, and half of MP. And I'm Cute 3 the Monk. I wonder if that was supposed to be a :3 and we just don't have a colon. With Basic Skill, PA Save, and Equip Armor. We'll go to large 59.
Backup Fire moving 1 up. Other Thief likewise taking a run across the map, but nobody close enough to do anything just yet.
Firing Squad was Love Card Magic's #1 team in April.
That's the one.
I had to look at the old events RARs sitting on my desktop.
Dimmadome going for a Heartache Strike, but it does not hit. The hat is impressive, but not enough to sway the Thief there. Moves on up, gets a second action here, going for another Heartache Strike. Still does not take. She's having nothing to do with it. Shuriken for 180 into the Time Mage, but Time Mage undoes half of it. Monk punches another monk. Time Mage starting a cast on herself. Sage starting a cast. Holy shit!
Bonk.
That was a 410 and a 680.
To be fair, the second one was a crit.
Still.
Yeah, as it turns out, martial arts plus berserk does a lot of damage.
Yeah, no, that'll do it. Tree is kind of out in the cold here, not really able to get in range to do anything just yet. Kami Itachi for 105, not bad, but no status procs there. Full life coming in on the monk for 440, quite a lot. Thief is going to finish the monk off. Is a hefty Flare 2 coming out. Hits only one, but more than enough damage to kill. Leaf Dance to the Monk, 175 is a lot, but not quite enough. Full life, of course, bringing her back to full, and she has more than enough HP. Vital Strike, 170 into the Thief. Time Mage going to try and finish her off, but does not. Only 20% chance of that Staff Bonk, not going to do it. He does a little bit of parkour and goes for a Shuriken into the Sage, 264. Wave Fist crit on the tree and no damage split. This monk is really bullying it. Thief kills the other thief. Repair Plus gonna solo this monk here in a second. The monk does not let it happen. And Cup takes round one.
Game 2 coming up. Small map 81. Big Shuriken right out of the gate, but half of it negated by the auto potion. Full Team Haste 2 comes out. And Double Punch can't quite make it in range. Super unfortunate.
See if the Murder Monk is able to get more than one action this time. Granted, his action last match more than a little impactful, but did not survive long enough to do much with it. Ooh, Heartache Strike lands that time, gets a charm. That is dangerous.
So is that.
Gets a kill, damage split for 92, so the tree's doing a little better, but LCM not looking great here. Another Flare 2 coming through. You don't often see a caster get 2 casts of it off in the same match. Gets a kill, she does go down at the same time, but it is a 4-on-1 here. Just gonna... Correction, now it's a 4-on-1.
I mean, functionally a 4-on-1, maybe even a 5-on-1 with that charm. Charm is off.
Auto Potion undoes half of that shuriken. It is just a matter of time before this thief is hunted down. Sure enough, Monk... Oh, guards the Monk Punch. The squad is slowly closing in here. Backup fire going for the mid-charge to get a kill. Shuriken does it.
.154 Wave Fists, probably bringing the thief in range of this huge bringer of death.
This thief is doing her best, though. She is still in here.
Yeah, that Flare 2 would have ended it, but alas, did not get it through. Something worth being aware of is that next month, I guess cover your ears if you don't want this spoiler, mid-charge does still take more damage, but charging no longer removes evasion.
Interesting, alright.
And performing will also be evadable.
Certainly, pretty handy there. Definitely will help level things out a little bit between physical attackers and casters.
Also important to note that I'm going to be severely pruning back the amount of things that are unevadable.
Also, not a bad thing. All right, Cup takes the set 2-1.
I believe that was 2-0 actually.
That was 2-0. Certainly, yeah, no, that's not a bad thing. I know in the early months, evasion tanks were a little out of line, but looks like things are swinging in the other direction.
It's also noteworthy that you're going to be able to handle Discord with much more precision, so there are answers to it.
Anywhomst, Fig, the Benchwarmers versus Void 2's Koga's Heroes.
Oh, look at you. You have the team names in front of you.
I do. I'm prepared this time.
It makes one of us. I mean, I have the team names, but nothing else, apparently. Geronimo Wenga for the Benchwarmers, with the Thief with item, throw item, and auto potion. Scooter Ralker, the Ninja, with Snipe, Weapon Guard, and Equip Sword. Is Snipe for a headshot? Are we gonna double headshot Ninja? Mybra Chipley, the Knight, with Talk Skill, Dragon Spirit, and Guts. 16 MA available on a Knight. Gonna get good use out of those Talk Skills. And Carrie Bolton, the Time Mage, with White Magic, Counter Magic, and Short Charge. On the other side, for Void, we have John F. Koga with double Koga knives and a green beret. Item, throw item, and weapon guard. Richard Koga, the Ninja, with basic skill, meat bone slash, and guts. Mike Koga, the Ninja, with... It's just this ninja 4 times. With basic skill, meat bone slash, and guts, punch art, HP restore, and defense up, and talk skill, arrow guard, and concentrate. John F., Richard, Mike, and Throbbert. We go to large map 45. The Koga's up top, of course.
They are all moving in sequence. Big surprise there.
Bring in the clones.
69% chance on the break, and breaks both.
Well, that's one ninja that's not going to be Kogaing.
Steelheart landing as well. These ninjas are just in shambles immediately. One stab into the thief, second one misses, and auto potion undoes a fair bit of it. A crit on the first hit on the wow, this things are falling apart quick for the ninjas here. I'm so sorry, Void.
I'm not. This is entertaining. Quality TV right here.
Having been in similar straits before with RNG, I know how much it sucks. But woof.
Yeah, just absolute brutality from the bench warmers. Really putting it all together.
There's a shuriken after the double punches, enough to kill right before that ninja's turn. Death sentence does not land. The first coin flip, I think Void has won all match. Double stab enough to kill the thief. Charm wears off. Double punch ninja moves up, gets the double punch into the back of the time mage, doesn't quite kill, but redirects the Demi 2 into its own team, so that does finish the time mage off.
Shuriken not quite enough to finish the ninja, and he does get an HP restore.
Other ninja moving on around, goes for the double stab, crit into the side of the knight. Knight gets a re-raise immediately, preaches again, but will go down here in short order. The revive at 0. And a wish. Koga's Heroes saying this was all part of the plan, y'all.
I like that Koga chant there.
Double headshot does not land. Double punch drops the enemy ninja low. Wow, the double stab for the heal. Finishes that ninja off, and Koga's turn it around real quick there, actually.
Thanks, Break. Small 98. Ninjas moving in sequence as they do.
There's the double weapon break again. That is brutal. Charm doesn't land on him this time, though.
No redirect that time, but also no land.
Ninja guards one of the hits and heals part of it. Other ninja is going to go to finish her off, though. There's a proc from the first stab. Not going to do a ton, but it is still some extra damage. Second stab seals it, and the thief is out of here already. Double punch into the Time Mage brings her low. Does the ninja go for another double break? No, goes for the double headshot. And gets interrupted. Does not happen. Ninja's in the driver's seat already. Shuriken, Time Mage is down. It is just 1 unit left versus 4.
Oh, and she comes out. She will not be dying off camera.
Goes for a death sentence, but that's not going to matter.
Koga, Koga, Koga.
A guts proc, but the proc from the knife finishes the knight off, and that is a super clean second match. Ninjas take it, and the bench warmers are back on the bench. We are on to our last match of the night.
Hero 2 versus Omega 2. 420 Blaze It versus Team Beef 3 The Beef returns.
Team Beef!
All caps, but notably not all E's this time. There is a U in this one. Team Beef 3, The Beef returns. Team Beef, ever popular. Alright, so for 420 Blaze It, we have Bud the Grenade with Triple Flame, Herb the Explosive with Flame Spin, Ganja the Chemist with a Flame Shield for the Absorb, Draw Out MP Switch, and of course Equip Shield to have it. And Jazz Lettuce the Geomancer, also Flame Shield, with Basic Skill, Counter Magic, and Guts. On the other side, for Omegasuspekt, we have Brisket the Lancer with Punch Art, HP Restore, and Martial Arts. You know, a classic unit. Sirloin the Archer with White Magic, Hamido, and Deadshot. Skirt the Chemist with Talk Skill, Dragon Spirit, and Equip Shield. 16 MA to go with that Talk Skill. And Chuck the Samurai with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, and Guts. Let's go. Large 6. Big Hero 6.
Beef.
Beef.
Triple Flame coming out. Let's see if it lands.
1, but not enough. Team Beef, of course, a lot of escutcheons, so more durable than not.
Absolutely, Team Beef, named not only for entertainment's sake, but also because the whole team is just fairly tanky. A lot of HP, a lot of defensives.
Team Beef will be redeemed. Well, that one's cooked. Stasis Sword for 195. Mega Potion follow-up finishes it off.
One bomb is down. Other bomb moves into range. Flame Spin is going to heal the Samurai, get guarded against the Chemist. But they are, the Chemist and Bomb are now very much in range of Beef, but there's a carved model.
Does a bunch of team damage, actually.
Phoenix down brings the Samurai back up. Lancer finally in range to do something, and a hefty Spin Fist. Critical quick on the bomb. This could be... No, wait, it's a Flame Spin Bomb. Of course it's not going to explode.
Would have been something.
Stupid flame spin.
It will self-destruct if it does more, if it gets the kills, but they were just too large.
Yeah. That's okay. Oh, an attempt at a resurrect there, but it does miss. Archer stands back up.
That one
There's
doesn't.
Life coming through, sure enough.
Repeating Fist for 216 takes her super low, but the Flame Spin will heal her. No, she guards it. Jazz Lettuce with the Hell Ivy. Man, what a perfect sentence. Wave Fist hits the MP switch as well.
Water Ball on 2. Bomb is a little lower, but still doing okay. Chemist getting a kill, and that is that.
Game 1 goes to 420. Up next, Small Map 104. Beef did, in fact, get cooked.
Archer getting an early shot, but only 47% chance. It is guarded. Lancer gets to move up and get an action sooner this time. Is not guarded, but is MP switched. Triple Flame, 2 potential targets here. 0 actual targets.
Herb, on the other hand, will see 3 targets.
Ambrosia, enough to finish the Archer off. Chemist does have to move up for it, so is in a little bit more of a dangerous spot. Not quite enough to kill, but is brought very low. Mega Potion onto the bomb, 180 critical quick. And there's a Flame Spin. Heals the friendly Chemist, heals the bomb, and damages the Lancer all at once. Lancer moves back, goes for the Chakra on himself and the Chemist. A lot of healing there. Grenade moves forward, Triple Flame, 2 potential targets. There's 1, there's 2.
And the Insult Charred Corpse for the 3rd.
And this is all but over. It's just this single Chemist here.
Family burial plot right there. 4 in a row.
And that is that, folks.
2-0 to Hero. And that is preseason day 1. Thanks everybody for sending in teams, participating, and coming out to watch. Really looking forward to seeing the completion of the preseason and its silly teams. And, of course, always looking forward to the main event.
Absolutely. And if I remember correctly, that is going to be on Tuesday, I believe. You said tomorrow is your Frosthaven day?
That is correct. So I will see you all on Tuesday. Thanks for coming out. I've been Sardek.
I've been Kormar, and y'all have been great.
Have a great night.
See you.